What's up, boys? July 16th, 11:52 a.m. You might be wondering, where the fuck am I? Actually, you probably not, because you don't look at these journals every day. But I'm in a different spot right now, and it's the morning, so kind of early to make a journal, but I need to document this, because this is, like, really useful. And I might be making a huge breakthrough by this discovery. So, yesterday, I went to sleep late again, like 12:15. So about 30 minutes late, which isn't horrible. But yeah, I went to sleep late. I woke up on time, did everything, set myself up. No workout today, so that saves us a lot of time. My meal, everything. So I went straight to Starbucks, biked to Starbucks. And at home, before I went to Starbucks, I got in like a pretty big argument with my mom. And dude, the arguments with my parents, they're fucking brutal, bro. Because they have no open-mindedness, and they just keep attacking, like they just keep repeating the same hurtful shit, and it destroyed my mental state this morning. You have no clue. Like, I was in probably, I don't remember the last time I was in such a bad mental state other than arguments. Like, I even put in my journal when I was journaling in the coffee shop that, like, dude, even though I made $7,000 last month, like, getting into a single argument with my mom, it wasn't even about, like, it was about, like, the dishwasher. She just starts, like, kind of, like, trying to pull out all these complaints, kind of, like, rapid fire. By the way, I don't want my phone to die, so I gotta check on the battery, because, yeah, but it just teleports me to survival mode, and it's the most horrible thing. It's like you get that feeling when you're just cooked. You're fucked. You're about to go homeless. You're about to die. You're about to have to quit everything, right? It literally teleports me to that mental state. And it's just brutal. I don't want to go into details because I don't think that's even important to mention, like, how she argues. But, yeah, it's mentally exhausting. So, I got to Starbucks. I journaled. I tracked my day. I'm doing pretty good. And, yeah, we got straight to work. And, dude, just more shit. Just more, like, on top of, like, that already, like, horrible start to the day, which I actually did not manage to brush it off in the morning. Like, it just kept bogging on me. Like, in the journal, it was horrible, bro. In the journal, I was having the most atrocious thoughts, bro. Just like, I'm gonna go homeless and I'm fucked, and just thinking, like, things could actually go seriously wrong, you know? If I get kicked out today, I would kind of be a little bit fucked, you know? Realistically, I would. I'll be a little bit fucked, and I don't want that. So, yeah, man. Yeah, parents love threatening me with, like, more things, and it's just hurtful because I'm doing more, like, every month. Like, last month was crazy, and it's like they don't even appreciate it at all. Like, at all. Like, I told my dad I made $7,000 last month, and their change in behavior was, like, expecting me to pay for more shit. That was it. I knew it was gonna go that way anyways. But, and, like, paying for my own groceries, now my parents are, like, somehow even more mad at me that I'm paying for my own groceries, because they think, I don't even know, bro. Like, I just don't understand. I don't want to think about it because it's just irrational, you know? It doesn't make any sense. So there's no point in trying to think about it and ration it out. But yeah, that put me in a horrible mental state. I got to the coffee shop, journaled, atrocious thoughts. I don't want to get into it. I don't even remember, like, exactly what the thoughts were, but they were ugly fucking thoughts. Like, I really was, like, fucking panicking, like, really bad. So I think a bike rider is gonna come towards me. Fucking hell. But probably wondering, where am I? Let's see, 13%. Okay, this can't be a 30-minute journal. My battery will die. But there's not much to talk about. We just spent the entire time working on the AI video, and we made, like, zero progress in, like, 2 hours-ish. It's kind of crazy how that works, right? But what happened is, you know, usually I use this avatar builder tool, which, by the way, is really fucking good, and the prompting is so good, but unfortunately, I just don't know how it works. So I ran out of credits or something like that, and which means I had to do everything manually. So I was like, fuck, you know, like, this is really bad for today, at least. You know, I'm definitely not gonna be able to get tons of videos out today, and I already accepted that, and that's fine for now. But we gotta move with speed regardless. So that was the first thing, is that, you know, we started off the day off horribly, and then just more shit. Thing number one is fucking avatar builder. I can't use it. And I was like, fuck. Because I haven't made a video manually in so long, because I usually can use it every day, and I hit my limit or something like that. 2,000 generations or something. And yeah, I was like, dude, this is bad. Then I tried making the things manually. The photos were coming out horrible. Dude, literally, like, all I was gonna do was change up one base image. One fucking image. And I had a very good reference for it, okay? I was gonna change up one base image and then regenerate the videos, right? Not like make a whole video. Bro, it took me like an hour and a half to make one fucking image. So I was like, dude, this is horrible. And like, even though this is like one hurdle, like the amount of negativity that was building up over this 2 hours of work was, there was an animal in there. It was horrendous. It was like, dude, I actually don't know what's in that tree. Hopefully it's nothing dangerous, but yeah, bro, like, oh, I think it's a fucking bird. I have no idea, but dude, like, dude, it was fucked. It was just fucked. I have no idea where I am. I'm gonna return. I'm gonna go back. But yeah, like, it was horrible. And so I eventually was like, dude, this is fucking stupid. I need to like figure out what to do. But I didn't have too many options, you know. I already watched the course. The course was outdated. I already took some advice from friends, and it was just the same shit. My own brand managers at Iron Paws weren't fucking helping. They basically, like, oh my god, it was so fucking annoying. Like, when I asked them about this shit, like, they're like, yeah, bro, just put the shot on iPhone in the prompt and everything. Like, no, bro, like, that's not what's causing the issue. Like, I just can't figure this shit out. But I think I finally figured it out. So I worked on Claude for a little bit. Like, I was just asking it questions and like trying to figure the shit out, because I know Claude is smart, you know. And funnily enough, the strategy was to the strategy I came up with is that I was like, you know what, maybe ChatGPT 2, maybe it's the fucking model at this point, because like, I'm serious, like, maybe it's the model, right? And so I asked Claude, like, what are the pros and cons of ChatGPT 2 compared to Nano? And ChatGPT 2 is really fucking good, point blank, but it's good at following instructions compared to Nano. Nano is better at like adding little inflections on photos that make them look really real. They do look good, like pores or whatever you want to call it, but it's not very good at following instructions. So I figured, what if I make the basic image with ChatGPT 2 so it could follow my fucking instructions 95% of the time, and then I use Nano to recreate it to make it more realistic. This was my strategy number one that I came up myself, right? And I did it, and it actually kind of worked. You know, I made it with ChatGPT 2. It looked like shit, but it followed the instructions, and then I went to Nano, and it did polish it up. So it worked for like one image, right? But at this point, I was like, dude, I was so emotional, which actually this worked out in the perfect way possible. Divine timing proving itself once again, bro. Fuck. So amazing. But I was so emotional that I was like texting some people I never talked to in a long time, just asking them like, dude, like, what do you do like right now? Like, how are you, like, what's your position on this problem? Are you suffering as well? You know, that type of thing. And yeah, dude, I was talking to this girl. She's like British. Very attractive, by the way. Am I low-key attracted to her? Yeah. But it's a fucking girl on Discord, so that won't go anywhere. But anyways, I was talking to her, and she responded like really fast, and I was like, okay, interesting. And dude, it was exactly what I needed. I'm telling you this right now. It was like, the thing she told me and her position on it was fucking exactly what it was. Almost like me from the future, bro. Like, she suffered from the exact same problem. Not the exact same problem, but like, the whole problem is that it takes too fucking long to make these videos. It takes way too long, bro. you're not going to get anywhere if it takes you fucking 2 hours to make a base image, you know? And she was like, I just felt like no one resonated with that, you know? I didn't see anyone frustrated about how long it took. And I'm like, why, you know? Because I'm not dumb. Why can't I make this shit good, fast? But she actually had like the same, like she was suffering the same thing. She was so fucking mad, just like me, that it was taking so long. So that was like green flag mega number one. And then she actually like, she crushed the problem. Like, let me tell you, she crushed the problem for good. Okay, I have 10% left. I gotta fucking chill. She crushed the problem for good. And now I know that I had the information to know. I just haven't compiled it, and I haven't like studied it, and I haven't put it into an actual like plan that I'm gonna implement. But like, I know that everything she told me is good, and I'm gonna just apply what she told me, which was so much shit that I don't remember, but it was good. But she like tracks. She used to like track every little part of her workflow and see how much time everything took, because she was so fucking mad that everything was taking so long. So she tracked everything on a weekly basis. Like, she would look at the past week or something, and she started optimizing. And then she told me ChatGPT 2 is a lot better and to use that. So I'm actually gonna use it, because I thought ChatGPT 2 couldn't make realistic images, but she proved that ChatGPT 2 with images can low-key do fucking anything. Like, low-key could do anything as long as you give it the right prompt. I'm like, okay, fucking, I'm sold, right? I'm gonna use ChatGPT 2 for like everything. And then she broke the belief that your images don't have to be perfect. You know, even the fucking 100K a month creators, they still make content that is like very AI. It's just that they don't spend 3 hours making a video, you know? So that was the other thing. And then she just told me like I need to fix my prompts. I need to use ChatGPT 2. And basically the goal is to get to it where my prompts have like a perfect hit rate of like 95%. And I was just so relieved. I was so relieved that this was actually in my control, and that I wasn't just like fucked. Because I don't know, you know, I don't use AI that much. I don't use AI that much to know so much about like, oh, how much control do you have over the prompt? Like I don't know that stuff. I just use it. So her explaining that was like, oh my God, what a godsend, bro. And then she gave me so much more info. But dude, I found someone that actually understands me, who solved the problem for themselves, and gave me like everything I need, pretty much. So I'm like fucking relief. And then, cause I mean, she's at a good spot. She's making videos for like, she's making videos that take like 45 to an hour long. Like, she's taking an hour to make a video. That's really good, bro. Cause I show up at the coffee shop at like 9 to maybe 10:30 a.m. depending on if it's a rest day or not. I gotta end this quick because I need to go back to the coffee shop. I already did my journal, got my outdoor sun time, and I need to know how to get back because I low-key never been here before. But I gotta, yeah. What was I saying? Fuck, I just ruined my own train of thought. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm on a ticking time bomb. My fucking phone's gonna die. It's at 9%. We're that, yeah, 9%, but. So yeah, anyways, I learned a lot. I'm like, okay, I know what to do now. And like, everything was fixed. But I was still like so zoomed into my work. I just had so much brain fog, and I was like, dude, am I realistically gonna like actually do this when I'm sitting down in this fucking coffee shop? Like, probably not. So what I did, I knew that I have a bike. I can get anywhere I want. And I knew that there's parks close to me. I was like, nearest park near me. I found Quiet Waters Park, which I knew was a thing, but I didn't know it was close to me. And I didn't know it was like this. Like, I'd never been here before. And yeah, I biked all my way to this park. It took like fucking 8 minutes, 6 minutes, I don't know. And I'm here. And my goal is to, well, journal so I could relieve some of this brain fog and document it a little bit. And yeah, just give my mind a fresh start, you know, because I had such a bad morning. You have no fucking clue. Sorry, I'm checking my battery every like 5 seconds because my worst nightmare is my phone dying and I don't know how to get back anywhere. Yeah, bro. Fucking godsend. Actual godsend, bro. So, yeah, man. That was this morning. I still got to eat my breakfast. I'm pretty hungry, actually. I'm going to eat. Well, we also gotta go shopping today. That's gonna be really fun. Spending more money, fucking love it. But we are making, our savings is going up so fast. It's so nice. It's like 550 and then like fucking almost 800. It's so good. Having expenses in your Cash App gives me such clarity that I am saving money. You know, I am spending shit tons of money just because of my external circumstances, but I am also saving money. So at least for now. But yeah, man, what a fucking ride. And like with that entire journey, I had to buy ChatGPT 2 and all this bullshit, bro. So yeah, rough morning, but yeah. So I think the plan today, guys, is we're not gonna make a shit ton of videos. We'll do that if we have extra time. I think my main priority is just taking what I learned, compiling it, and figuring out like what am I gonna do to take my current situation where it takes me like an hour to make a photo sometimes when everything goes wrong, versus taking like an hour to make a whole video, like start to fucking finish, bro. Start to finish, which is possible because ChatGPT 2 is so much better than Nano Banana Pro. That's something also I learned, that Nano Banana Pro is fucking shit now. It used to be actually better, but now they're kind of shit. So yeah, what I'm gonna do, I might eat, I might not. It's getting really hot. I'm getting really sweaty. I don't want to be like fucking gross shit. So I don't know. I'm gonna eat my meal soon. I'm gonna end this recording so I could bike back. I'm gonna go back to Starbucks. I don't know if I'll do any work in this fucking environment because it's so hot. I've yet to discover this entire, I know this park's pretty big, so I bet there's gonna be a spot where we could work, but just haven't found it yet. But yeah, we're gonna bike back. We're gonna do some work. I'm glad I recorded this journal. I needed this journal so bad. So, but yeah, we're just gonna approach everything with a fresh head, some clarity, and again, like the goal is to make life a video game for the short term, just to get us out this rut, right? The rut is paying everything off, getting really good at AI videos, and actually kickstarting our long-term income. Even if we only get 4 Iron Paw sales this month, that is kickstarting our long-term income, bro. Because it's going to be very hard to not increase that number every month. It's going to be so hard not to do it. You know, you're going to get so much better. You're going to scale so much more. And yeah, so see you guys later. And I'm going to continue on. This was a, wild morning. But yeah, it's actually crazy how divine this was, right? Because my morning was so shit. And then it led me to something that is going to cause me a huge breakthrough. So that is kind of crazy. But yeah, see you guys later. Bye.